Hey, Karen.
Yes.
Hi. I am so thrilled, everyone, that you're here with us. Karen Palmer is here with us. I am Sheri Myers. I am one of the writers, one of the producers of Angel Lady movie. And with this film, as we develop the film, we are developing our connection to the themes and the way that we can really utilize every piece of this movie to do good. And that's why Karen Palmer is working with us, because she is a really good person and she's working with us on our outreach to the community. And for that reason, because the film is about community, because the film is about compassion, it's about just opening your heart and caring about people that you don't know. That's why I really feel compelled to invite Karen to offer, work with us to offer a prayer to Ukraine and to the Russians and to everyone who is being so profoundly affected by this war. Um, that's really all I want to say at this moment, and we will come back and talk more about the film. But I really wanted to just do something in unison. Karen, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a beautiful opportunity for all of us to experience inviting the universal heart into our experience. When we see things that are happening in the world, and we know that there is something that isn't correct, that it doesn't feel right within our heart, and we know that there's something that needs to change, the most powerful thing that we can do is stay in our universal heart, which is the place where we are all one, the place where we are all experiencing this suffering that's happening for all of our brothers and sisters on the planet right now. So what I would love to do is invite everyone to take this time to just close your eyes and allow yourself to just slow down your breath. Just noticing that breath is what connects us. The heartbeat is what connects us. And we can feel this heartbeat and this breath in our physical body. But we can close our eyes and we can imagine other beings on the planet that are in situations that are dangerous, situations that are upsetting, and we can hold a space for them in this universal heart, knowing that we are all in this together and feeling with so much compassion, and so much love, so much appreciation for all the souls that are involved, and holding a vision of bringing us back to that feeling of universal oneness, the absolute oneness, no matter what the appearances look like, and no matter what it seems to be happening. We have a universal heart, and everyone has this beautiful, beautiful energy available to them in every moment. Now, there are people all over the world right now, every day at 3 p.m., wherever your time zone is, every day, people are focusing all of their attention on peace on the planet. Every day, we have this opportunity to come into the universal heart and to feel that beauty, that goodness, and the truth of who we all are as a one being of light and love. You see, we are all here as love and light, having some human challenges. This is the human condition that we are in. But we, as a beautiful world that is awakening to the truth of seeing the innocence in all beings, holding that vision to return ourselves to being that original innocent self and witnessing that original innocent self in all the masks, in all the costumes, in all the beings that we are sharing this planet with right now. It's time for us to truly, truly see one another. Not see people from the Ukraine or people from Russia or people from the United States or people from Africa or people from, but to see that we are a human family, a global family, a family of love and light. We are children playing in this beautiful world together. And can we be kind and accepting of each other without violence? This is what many billions of people are coming together heart to heart to experience this oneness. We've called this experience into our heart, and now it's time for us to truly step in to that absolute oneness. So as we hold this vision for all the beings on the planet, we say, may all be blessed with gentleness. May all be blessed with kindness. May all be blessed with the experience of absolute oneness. Whether people are aware of that or unaware of that is irrelevant. Our only job as the love and the light that we are is to see it beyond all appearances, to see it beyond all illusions, and to see it beyond all fear. For when we hold the universal heart as our truth, we will witness the reflections of this universal heart in all of our relationships. So we invite you to come back into this moment, just feeling so empowered, just feeling so strong in your love. Do remember that Dr. David Hawkins made a beautiful quote. He shared with us that one person who is vibrating with love in their heart, with peace on their mind, and with kindness in their actions counterbalances 750,000 people who are in the low frequency of fear and shame and blame. Let us stay in the frequency of love and gratitude, and remember the universal heart will always bring us back to the truth.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I want to take this opportunity for you to tell people about global kindness gone viral and your absolutely beautifully magical, wonderful book about kindness. The for especially perfect for April. I think this is the time to talk about it.
Well, the beauty of these musical coloring books is that this again came to me as a beautiful vision and an idea to show that our universal language is love. Our universal language comes as music, and we resonate with each other, and we're all part of this beautiful harmony, and each one of us has a different instrument to play, and nobody's instrument is more important. That's the thing. Our world has become so competitive and violent because many people are believing that the scarcity and the lack is something that they are missing something, and that somebody else has something that they need. The truth is, we have everything within us. And when we are either extending that love and that kindness, or we are projecting what we don't like about ourselves onto others. And when we project, what we're doing is we are finding a lack in ourselves. We're finding something that we don't like about ourselves, and then we are clinging to it, and we are saying, I don't really like this about myself. I don't want to address it myself, so I'm going to see it in other people. I don't want to face this issue myself, so I'm just going to project it onto you. And that is our choice, really. We either project or we extend, and it's really that simple. And if we pay attention in every moment, we get the reflection of whether we extended or whether we projected. It comes like instantly back to us.
And that's part of the coloring book. That's part of the music, is to really extend kindness, love, and compassion.
Well, the coloring books were to show that families can come together and sing together and color together and play together and do charitable acts together. And that all of the science is in the coloring books to show what happens when families do that. And how we really do have happier relationships when we are happy within ourselves. The reason that I've been working with children for 20 years in the schools is because I know that if we can teach children at a young age how to navigate their emotions, how to express themselves and feel safe in expressing themselves, we won't have violence anymore. We won't have it. It just won't be an issue. And I know that we are in a situation right now where that seems almost too airy-fairy and too Pollyanna for me to say something like that. But I truly believe that if the program that I have created, that I'm working with Kokori, that I've been working with Sharon Rhea, with No Judgment, Just Love, with We the World, the programs that we are working on are beautiful curriculum that can change an entire system, because the system is missing love. The system is missing kindness.
Yes.
And if we can fill those spots with love and kindness, we can have a completely different educational system. And many of the teachers, I've worked with teachers for years trying to get these programs into I have created with the standards, I have created board games and science games, things that can be utilized so that the teachers could use them, because they have such a time constraint on the way that they teach. And so this is what I'm trying to explain, is that we as a society now have this opportunity to see the world in a different way, to see that we can make a big difference in children's lives. The vision that I've had is that to be able to teach this program starting in preschool, so that preschoolers are learning about kindness instead of, I have my front tooth and you don't have a front tooth. You haven't lost your tooth yet, or I'm taller than you, or I'm in the smart group and you're in the not so smart group. Teaching at a young age that we are all very much in the same situation, and teaching children to learn how to, first of all, understand their emotions, and to be able to navigate those emotions so that when they are angry, they don't lash out. And it's not acceptable for people to just hit each other in preschool, where that is basically acceptable. It's you. What do you get? You get punished. You get put down into the office. But really, is that teaching them anything about what they're feeling? Right. It's teaching them that it's bad to feel. And we do that throughout most of our life. We do that to most ways. That's really the natural, that's the pattern that we have seen, that continues to produce more violence. Another thing that I did a study about, is that boys will pull girls' hair and will kick their chair and kick underneath their chair if they like them, if they, and they don't know how to express themselves. And so they're expressing themselves through violence, and that's being acceptable. And this is what I'm saying. We are in a situation as a society now that we are seeing the reflections of these false beliefs, right, that have been pushed down from generation to generation, that the woman is inferior to the man, and the man makes the decisions, and just the things that we have been it's just been passed down from generation to generation. And what I'm just saying is that if we can teach children at a young age how to verbalize and be able to express themselves and feel safe. When they feel safe, children express themselves with art, they express themselves with music, they express themselves with poetry, with writing, with everything. And even, being public speakers. Children are incredible beings, when we give them a place where they feel safe.
Yes. Karen, where are people going to find out more about the program? Do they just contact you directly?
Well, the programs, like I said, if you go to kokoriapp.com, there's you can go onto the website, or you can also go on your smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you can get the app for free. And if you click on where it says mindfulness, there's all types of activities that you can learn and share, and teachers can use in their classrooms, parents can use with their children, grandparents can use with their grandchildren. The possibilities are endless.
And that's where they'll find your the kindness.
Yes, we have. Yeah, like there's over 500 activities on that app.
And that's all.
And it's all about social emotional learning.
That's fantastic. And how do you spell Kokori? I mean, I will have it.
It's Kikori.
Kikori. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where to go.
Yeah, and that's where you can see the programs, and then all of my coloring books are on Amazon. That you can. I create and collaborate with different organizations. So I collaborated with No Judgment, Just Love, with We the World, with Global Love Day, with Peace and Prosperity Initiative. So there's many different ways. What I've really found is that when we come together as a community and we start to see that we all have something of a gift to share, that when we start to notice those gifts and collaborate and expand those gifts, we can accomplish twice as much. So I just feel that that's one of the things that collaborating on these musical coloring books has really given me. The one that I did with Sharon is all about helping to learn about giraffes and bees, which are endangered right now, and learning how we can be proactive, and how we can, as the thing is, children really do want to be part of the solution. They really are very, very inspired by change in our world, and believing that there is kindness. Like these kids that I worked with, they were the kindness superheroes, and they loved being the kindness heroes. They loved seeing that kindness was a superpower, and this is what I think is necessary for our planet right now, is the adults to start stepping up and starting to see that kindness is a superpower. It's not a weakness. Kindness is a power that is so much stronger than violence.
Yes, and that is the theme of Angel Lady, the kindness that's extended to this this mom who just drops into this community, the kindness and the unconditional love and the interest in the fraternity that she finds in this community. And here's someone who's been in prison, and now she's trying to put her life together, but she's so isolated in here, in her heart, and the community that's already been a community of kindness. They just take her in.
Yeah.
They take her in. So the kindness as a superpower is it's so important. It's so important. And I think that your music is so beautiful. The songs are so beautiful. I love them so much. And I just love what you're doing, Karen. I really, really do. It's so inspirational, and it is about change. It is about people taking action.
Yeah.
Buying the book, reading about kindness, talking about kindness, and then choosing kind things. Being of service. Yeah. What you're talking about when you talk about collaboration and community and compassion, and all of those are the themes that we're developing with the film, and that we're developing with this outreach to the reentry community, that we're going to be talking about. I believe it's certainly April 1st. April 1st. Did you know that April is Second Chance Month? Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah.
No, I've never heard that before, but that's wonderful.
And April is, of course, Earth Month. So
it is that, yeah.
This is a good time to, store up those beautiful workbooks and coloring books and activities, right?
Yeah, and April 5th is also Golden Rule Day. That's an international holiday to celebrate being kind to ourselves, to each other, and to the planet.
And Karen, where are people going to find out about Golden Rule Day?
Just goldenruleday.org.
It's out there.
It's it's always available. Everything that we speak about has been happening for years. We have such a blessing that our world is finding that it's time for us to really find each other and to collaborate with each other. And like I said, to work together and accomplish twice as much. Every time that we reach out and somebody reaches back, that's what I think I love about this movie so much, is because she was this beautiful woman who is struggling with her own inner demons. She reaches out, and she's afraid to reach out. She has major trust issues, but she knows that she can't keep doing things the way she has. She has to trust somebody, and she makes that trust, and it comes back in such a beautiful way. The movie itself is just so uplifting and so inspiring for anyone who has been through difficult times. I think everyone will be so uplifted by watching it.
Thank you. That is certainly our intention. And as these years, I mean, we've been working now, it's like a 10-year journey since we came to Louisiana, and now we are ready to shoot in Las Cruces in New Mexico, and it will happen this year. But the timing gets better and better and better, because here is a film about community. Here is a time that is so important to have something positive, so important to have something that is about faith without walls, faith without, just a spiritual energy that it's this part of the oneness. It's not in a church, it's what we have that's in here, that we all possess. So we're gonna peel off because we only promised half an hour for our live stream. Karen, thank you. It's once again, when people go to find that, everybody's going to go to Kokori to find the classes. They're going to go to Amazon to find your books.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you for the prayer. Thank you so much for the prayer. And thank you, everybody out there. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.